began to talk about it, pray about it, and really felt like God was calling us to stay here and to start a school, and so we did. We both had read a book, Recovering the Lost Tools of Learning, which was a book written by a gentleman who had really started the modern classical and Christian school movement. And at the time we were homeschooling, we both read the book and said, this is it. This is what we're looking for.
From there, we started talking with other families in our church and got a core group of people, and the Lord just gave us a diverse group of people who were talented in many different ways.
So we started with 27. I think the next year we went to maybe 68 kids and continued to grow to today we're K through 12 with 350 students. We had a really small, little, tight-knit community, and all the families, because we were so small, really either knew each other or got to know each other very, very well. And one of the challenges that we've had is just maintaining that as we've grown to 350 students. I think most people would still say Mars Hill is a small, tight-knit community. So the things that we're teaching our kids here at home, the things that they're learning at church, are all being reinforced at the school. And so really it's these three things that are always reinforcing. It is a big help as a parent to be in an environment where your children, for 7 hours a day, 5 days a week, 13 years of school, are surrounded by a staff that is mature, that loves them, and that is seeking to help them to grow in wisdom and in maturity and in faith.
I'm so thankful for everything about Mars Hill that I received from 4th grade till graduating as a senior. Not only for the teachers, the friendships, and the education, really all of it together combined to give me a perspective on life and a Christ-centered approach that prepared me for not only future education, but also just for everyday life.
The best thing that I took away from Mars Hill was having exceptional godly influences in my life. My friends and peers, so many of them came from wonderful Christian homes. The teachers, of course, teach from a Christian worldview, and that is invaluable to a young student. And that has stayed with me all the way through my life up till now.
I think Mars Hill majorly equipped me for, especially in the art realm. I was glad to be here during those younger years because I didn't realize that Mars Hill was creating an imagination for me, a moral imagination, through story, through poetry and song, and creating a love for good and beautiful things by clothing them in beauty.
One of the best things I think Mars Hill has to offer is the community, in a Christ-centered community. The strong relationships I was able to form and my family was able to form would not have been formed at probably any other organization within such a short time if it wasn't for the kingdom-minded focus and the Christ-centered relationships and love.
I can't imagine a school doing a better job to prepare me to be a type of person in multiple different circumstances, challenging or not, where I think clearly and think biblically about how to approach and be an adult and a follower and servant of Christ in whatever situation the world may present me with. And I think Mars Hill, their strength is in that vision. Their strength is in a vision of kingdom building and not just teaching classes, not just having successful students, but recognizing that true success really lies in what type of disciples that they, and more importantly, the parents that are part of the school, make of their children.
We have grown so much from the experience. We've learned so much from the experience as Christians individually, as husband and wife, as parents, and then our kids as well. One of the things that we've said in the past is that our family has a front row seat to watch God work.